Listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar as she glides along the woodlands, through hills and by the shore. When she goes through Cincinnati, she gives an awful squall. You can tell by her loud whistle she's the Wabash Cannonball.
Andy.
Listen to the jingle, the rumble. What'd you do that for?
I just don't feel like listening to hillbilly music right now. Do you mind?
The Wabash Cannonball is not hillbilly music. It's a folk song. It's a genuine part of Americana.
Well, if you pay $4 to go hear a bunch of beatniks sing it, it might be a folk song. You get it for free on the radio, that's hillbilly music. Besides, the way you sing it ain't neither, it's just purely static. What time you got?
1:30.
Not gonna make it.
I don't think so. The old boy that replaced that gasket took too long.
Say that again.
Well, even if we do miss the ceremony, I think you'll get to see all your buddies. Didn't the invitation say that there'd be a party afterward?
Yeah, I think so.
This fella, Eddie McHugh.
Arn McHugh.
Arnie McHugh. He's paying for the memorial all by himself?
Old Arn's done pretty good since he got out. I hear he's even thinking about running for governor of the state.
How many guys you think will show up?
I don't know. I guess most of the squad will be there. Most of them live up around that area. I joined up with him just before we shipped out.
In memory of Edward M. Gannon, killed in action on the Quo River, Korea, 1951. Why does he raid a monument, Mitch? A lot of guys got killed in Korea.
Not like Eddie. He was the best natural leader I ever saw, Andy. I'd say about, I suppose, one time or another, every guy in that squad owed his life to Eddie Gannon. He's quite a guy.
We have different kinds of indebtedness to Eddie Gannon. We who remain of his rifle squad believe that we owe him our lives. He covered our retreat. He took the torment on himself that was intended for us.
Late, Andy.
We, the members of Eddie Gannon's rifle squad, who were led in war by him, who are no longer fellow soldiers, but fellow townsmen. Almighty God, let us remember Eddie Gannon as he would want us to. Amen.
What do you say, Mr. Gannon? I'll drive you home.
Thanks.
Hey, Mitch. How are you, old gully jumper? Hey, fellas, here he is. He finally got here.
My brother Andy, Paul Cabello.
Hi, Andy.
Hello.
Sorry we're late. Car trouble.
That's all right. It's good to see you.
Brother Andy, Johnny Neiman.
Nice knowing you.
You remember my swinging wife, don't you, Mitch?
Miss Carbello, Nina, glad to see you.
Mitch, I'd like you to meet my wife.
Oh, Mrs. McHugh?
How do you do, Mitch?
Arn's nice thing you've done here. Reckon you went in your own pocket.
Well, I can afford it, Mitch.
Hey, I wonder what Eddie'd say about Johnny here saying a prayer over him, huh? Rowdy Johnny Neiman praying over Eddie, huh?
I don't know, Paul. I don't know. Sure Mrs. Gannon appreciated it. Say, whatever happened to Eddie's girlfriend? She lives here. What was her name? Fay. Fay Riley. Remember? Always talking about Fay Riley.
Well, that's me, Mitch.
Mrs. McHugh?
Mm-hmm. Fay Riley McHugh. Those are our kids over yonder.
I'm sorry I didn't make the connection of names.
No.
Well, here we are, the old squad together again, huh? And you're one of the main events of this little reunion, Mitcher.
Me?
Sure, the rodeo. We're taking the kids. We want to see you ride, cowboy.
And tonight, Mitch, we're having a reunion party at our house.
Fine.
And you're invited too, Andy. No thanks, I got a date. Well, we'll see you at the rodeo this afternoon. then.
Kids, come on.
Hey, come on, come on.
The
Well, what do you think, Eddie? 10 years we've had it from that fella. This makes one day too much. I'm gonna get him for you, Eddie, for what he did to you. And what he's done to me.
I know it's traveling with a 24-carat hero.
What are you mumbling about?
This article here in the paper makes it sound like you and your outfit won the Korean War single-handed.
They're making a big thing out of it, aren't they? It's a little more heroic than I remember it.
You gonna go to the party?
Yeah, I thought I'd go to the party. Why not?
I don't know. Didn't seem too fired up about it this afternoon.
What am I supposed to do, jump up and down because somebody asked me to a party?
What's eating you today?
Nothing.
Don't give me that, Mitch. What is it?
I don't know. I just feel kind of funny about it, that's all.
What do you mean, funny?
Oh. About them guys and all. They're all married and settled down and got jobs and... like citizens of the community. Still a broken-bottom cowboy.
When you hit the ground. Wonder who named that horse Cream Run. And now one of the highest spots of today's go-round in just a minute, Mitch Guthrie, world go-round champion cowboy, coming out of chute number 3 on a mean horse called Friendship.
Outside.
He's all right, folks. There never was a cowboy who couldn't be thrown. It happens to everyone, even the world champion. Better luck next time, Mitch. Our next rider is a newcomer from way out in California. Tommy Biddy, out of chute number 9, riding Jughead.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah.
Did you break that again?
Oh, it just popped out on me.
Come help me carry him.
I don't need to be carried, Andy.
That puts you out for the rest of the stay. You're so worried about your friends, you forgot about the horse.
I don't want to be carried, all right?
Well, you just hold still and be carried.
Well, most of us are here, but I have some greetings from some that couldn't make it. Oh? There's Corby Ramser from Salt Lake, Nate Goodman from Chicago.
Hey, from Chicago.
Alfie Hart. And I guess Manny Podesta couldn't make it.
Oh,
that's too bad.
Well, the bar's over there. Everybody drink up and let's have a good time.
Yeah.
Well,
There you go,
sure.
Arnie. Yes,
Can I have a little scotch on the rocks, please?
Two.
Darling,
What is it?
why don't you put some records on, then we can dance.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Say, Arn, why didn't Manny show up? I was kind of looking forward to seeing him.
Yeah. Well, Manny, these past 8 years, sort of cut himself off from everyone. He didn't get along with his family, so he left and got married. He'd been ranching sheep. I offered him a job once, same as Paul over there, but,
You think he would have come if he could have?
Man, he's changed. But then we've all changed. Except maybe you, Mitch. Didn't answer my letter, if he got it. You know, people forget.
Don't get me wrong. Sure, it was a nice thing to do and all that. But let's not forget that Arnie had that supermarket going up there in the same area. So he had the machinery right there handy. All he had to do was move into the park, make a little clearance in there, bring in some topsoil. He probably got that chain and the bronze plaque from Matson and Goheen. He does business with them anyway. So what do you think it cost him to put the rock in the ground for Eddie Gannon? A couple of $100 at the outside. Look, Ruthie spotted the food already. Okay, Ruthie.
I'll go easy on you.
No, I've just had luck. You know, being a developer of this city, this whole area is booming. Luck with people, luck with the woman I found to marry, my kids. Too much luck, I think, sometimes. More than a man has a right to.
Come on, Mitch, we can do better than that.
You know, sometimes, Ruthie, what a fella calls luck, you find there's a scheme to it. I mean, you take a man, gives an old buddy a job, see? And the old buddy, by luck, turns out to be very grateful about it. Even quiet about it, see? Then a man gives an old dead war buddy a monument. And by luck, it finds its way into the paper, everybody reads it, and by luck, they think of him as a generous person, in case he's running for city council or something, see? Even if a guy comes home from the war alive, you can call that luck, certainly. And he looks up his old dead buddy's girlfriend. Just happens that she's the type of girl he always wanted.
Paul, Arn can hear you.
Well, what if he does?
You sound like you don't like him very much.
Like? Ruthie, to know Arn is to love him. And believe me, nobody knows him any better than I do.
Nina, what do you say we stop? I don't think I can make it.
All right. Let's have a cigarette.
Just let me have it a minute. I just want to see if we're such heroes, you know, like it says here. McHugh still clearly recalls the events of that early morning long ago. The squad was sent out to reconnoiter a river crossing and were ambushed by a company of Chinese. A company? Why didn't you make it a whole division, all right?
I told him a platoon, Paul. You know, the papers don't always get everything straight.
They came at a murderous crossfire. Sergeant Gannon ordered his squad to withdraw. He himself remained in position, holding off the pursuit of the enemy. Hello, honey. Where you been with our cowboy? So that vital information could be brought back.
Paul, let's go home.
Honey, I'm reading the paper right now.
I don't think you ought to, Paul.
I'm just saying, everyone are very brave and military. This makes us sound. Ordered the squad to withdraw. You remember needing any orders to get out of that hole, Johnny? And Rucci here, the way he withdrew, why, that was miraculous. About 40 feet in every stride.
Oh, I had to. You
sure, and vital information. Just what vital information did we bring back, honey?
I think they just put that in, Paul.
Well, they put in so much. Why did they put in just a little bit of the truth? I mean, that whole thing was a slopped-up disaster from first to last.
Hey, Paul, let's not rehash it now. And the wives are here.
Well, the wives ought to know what kind of heroes they have for husbands. You yourself said we should hash over old times, reminisce.
Anything you want, Paul.
Ladies, you're always reading in books about these stealthy, keen-eyed reconnaissance patrols. And actually what it was is maybe a dozen poor dog faces out there clumping around in the wet darkness. None of them knowing very well where they are or caring about it very much. And the one up there in the front stops, the others sit down, maybe scratch a little bit, fall off to sleep. Then they're up and at 'em again, off and on, eh, Rucci?
Well, I suppose there's some truth.
And you're always reading in exquisite detail about these dangerous battles. Exactly what happened to who, what, and where. When actually it was all just a blur. Now, we were all there. There isn't any one of us could tell you exactly what happened, give you a clear account of it. Well, am I right, Tom?
Well, there are different...
Well, am I right?
You're right.
All right, then what we have to do is get all these little bits of truth and put them all together so we'll have all the truth.
I don't see much point in it myself, Paul.
Well, Mitch, you don't have anything to hold back, eh? Johnny? And what about you, huh? All right, ladies, this is the way it was. We were fighting this nasty, scrubby hill country. We'd fought over it many times before. And there was a burnout half-track in there, Rucci. You remember that?
I remember.
All right, we came up over the ridge, down into a saucer-like little valley with a steep rise off to the right, what you call tableland. Now, we'd been marching in the column for a long time, and Eddie went back to talk to Mitch, And then he came back to us, and he spread us out in the diamond. Now, that's a formation you fight out of when you want to fight in any direction. Then Eddie came back, and he put Manny up on the point.
I was on point, Paul.
Well, that's good. Do you see what I mean? This is Johnny's version. All right, Johnny, go ahead, tell us your version.
All right. I was on point, then Manny, then Eddie. We went into the valley about 200 yards. Chinese were watching us all the time. We didn't see them. That's all.
No, wait a minute. That's not all. You left out the main part.
It was my fault. Is that what you want me to say? Machine gun was right in front of us. I would have fallen right over it. It's my fault.
No, Johnny, don't be so quick to take the blame.
Well, look, you never see anything. People don't understand that.
I didn't see it.
No, you never see. You hear. You never see anything. You hear the noises. When they were hacking away at us with that machine gun, I didn't see anything. I heard it. I buried my face in the grass. You feel around and you listen. I'm looking for a gully or something, someplace to hide. I don't look at anything. I hear the machine gun. I hear the mortars. And the mortars were going off pretty good. The next thing I know, I was just sitting there, and I was holding on to half of my arm, and I was looking at the other half. That's what I saw, half of my arm. I'm sorry. Ladies, I didn't,
I think that's enough, Paul.
Well, I thought we all wanted to know the truth.
No, I don't think my wife enjoys this. I don't think
Your
anybody...
wife, that's right. I forgot about your wife, Faye. Faye Riley. Look, I know this must be hard on you, Faye, to hear all this and have to think once more about Eddie Gannon. But I should think you want to know about it.
You're a spiteful man, Paul. You never were worth a hoot in a high wind, and you never will be.
Who was the flanker on our right side, Arnie? When they had us pinned down, they brought in riflemen on our right side. Now, I was the flanker on the left side of the diamond. Who was on the right?
Paul, we had riflemen all around us.
No, they came in at us from the right side. They walked up onto that ridge, they looked down at us, and they clobbered us. Now, who was up there, Arnie? Was it you, Arnie, up there?
What about it, Paul?
No, I'm asking you what about it. They came at us from your side. I'm asking to hear your version. You know, like it says here, several of the squad was cut off inside of enemy lines. Now, that had to be you, Arnie. Mitch got the rest of us back. Johnny got back. All except you. We all thought you were dead. And then you showed up with Company L, isn't that right?
I guess that's right, Paul.
Well, you see, that's what I wonder about. I mean, how could you get cut off like that? How could you see riflemen crossing open ground and get cut off like that? Like it says here, without you even seeing them.
Well, I don't remember seeing very much.
Well, you must have seen something. Ruthie here saw a little. I saw a little. Now, what little bit did you see?
Paul, leave him.
No, how much did you see? A platoon, a battalion, a division?
I don't remember how many.
But you saw some. Then what did you do? They came at us from your side, riflemen across open ground. Then what did you do?
I shouted.
All right, you shouted. To whom? Did he hear you?
There was too much noise.
All right, you shouted to somebody. You don't know whether they heard you or not. And then what did you do? Now, try and remember. You knew that we were pinned down there in that hole. You were up there where you could see everything. You knew that we could get away from a single machine gun, or we could maneuver in between the mortar bursts. But you knew that if they strung up a group of riflemen on that ridge, they'd be looking down our necks. Some of us would get caught down there. Some of us would get killed. And then what did you do? Tell them.
You wait a minute. You just wait a minute. I want you to answer that one, Arnie. I don't know what he's getting at, but I'd like you to answer that.
Well, I fired at them, but they got by me.
But they was there so quick. They were right on top of us so quick. I always thought they were there all the time.
Well, maybe they were. It's been a long time.
No, you saw them coming at us. You had an automatic carbine. You were in command of that side. Now, what did you do? You see, we take your little bit of truth, we put it together with the other little bits of truth, and then we have all the truth.
How long have you been waiting to tell about me?
What could I tell about you, Arn? I didn't see anything. I just wondered about it, that's all. Thinking back over it, I just wondered about it. Now, you tell us. What can you tell us about the leading citizen and the lodge member? The town's leading businessman who does so well, builds monuments to his buddies, and may sit in the governor's mansion someday. You tell us about the man who married the lovely ex-girlfriend of his ex-squad leader. Especially, what could I say about the man that did the personal favor of giving me a job? And I have my own lovely wife, and security and payments on the house. What could I tell about you, Arn? About your little bits of truth. You were the squad. The squad, you were just out of my sight. I heard the machine guns and the mortars, and I didn't know what was happening to you. But keep on. I'd come up the ravine on the far side of the ridge, and it was still pretty dark. I heard the noise. Keep on. They came out of position almost right on top of me. I don't know how they didn't see me. And they walked right toward me.
You did know before.
Rosie, let him tell it!
I sat down in the bush. In the bushes. It was dark. And they went right by me on both sides. I could have reached out and touched them. I thought they looked right at me. And they just walked by me.
And you? You just let them?
They just walked by me to the ridge, and they started shooting.
You hid?
I didn't want them to kill me, too. I was afraid. Oh, God. Now we can go home.
Andy, you mind packing your own things?
Look, Mitch, I know you're all upset about this, but don't you think you feel better after a good night's sleep? We'll check out in the morning.
Be better if we drive on down tonight. Get on to Phoenix and rest up a few days. Maybe I'll find me another reunion to get mixed up with.
We already paid for the room.
Andy, you gonna just stand there? Get through packing. I'm not gonna wait around for you to comb your hair.
Andy?
Hi.
Hi, Mitch.
Nina?
You packing to travel?
Yeah, listen, Andy, why don't you put those couple of bags in the car?
Why don't I pack everything
Andy?
else up?
Why don't you?
Excuse me.
Wasn't the best idea you come in here, you know that, Nina.
Where are you going?
Oh, out Texas way, Amarillo, I think.
Oh, well, that's funny. That's where I'm going.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we're going to Phoenix.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. Phoenix.
Wonder how Paul's going to like Phoenix.
Oh, come on, Mitch. You can't expect me to stay with him after what he did tonight. Now, don't worry, Mitch. It was over a long time ago. In fact, you know, I really have to give myself credit for staying so long.
I'm sorry to hear that, Nina, but I can't take you with me.
Why not? Look, Mitch, I just want to get away, that's all. I mean, I'm not going to try to hang on to you or anything. I mean, I just want to get away.
Look, honey, you want to hop a freight out of town or something, well, that's your business, but I just can't take you with me, okay?
Well, then I'm just left standing here, stupid.
Nina, I'm sorry. I just don't see how you can cut out on it.
Well, what do you think you're doing? You're cutting out.
I got no obligation to stay.
Well, I have no obligation to stay in a rotten marriage. Now, look, Mitch, let's just be honest about it, how we are both cutting out.
Andy, I told you.
Well, hello, Faye. Any more out there?
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Look, you might as well know. I came here, and I asked Mitch to take me away with him. But he won't. I mean, he's a very polite man. But he won't.
Well, I guess that doesn't leave too much hope for me, does it?
Mrs. McHugh?
I was going to ask you to stay.
Look, I asked you earlier if there's anything I could do.
I know. Arn's destroying himself, Mitch.
Oh, that's kind of a slight exaggeration, isn't it? Nobody's going to sue him, take him to court.
Nobody has to. Oh, he set himself up to be punished from now on till the end of his life.
Well, I just don't know what I can do about that.
You took over the squad once, didn't you, after Eddie was killed?
That was my job. I was second in command. I had to. Andy, you going to pack?
Look, Mitch, you're the only one who wasn't caught up in this.
Why don't you try Johnny Neiman?
Johnny's a good, wonderful man. Oh, he talks about God's judgment, God's mercy. Well, I think Arn needs a man's judgment, too.
I'd say you got a little taste of that tonight, wouldn't you?
Is that all of it? That Arn was frightened and that he let Eddie get killed? Mitch, if you tell me that, I'll believe you. But was that all that happened that day? Now, was it?
I suppose there are a couple of things that could be added. I just don't see what good they'd do.
Well, Faye, I guess neither of us has a chance. It seems that Mitch is the kind of man who just doesn't want to get involved. Come on, let's go.
No, Nina, wait. Mitch, I've got a feeling. Oh, it's just a woman's feeling. That only half the truth has been told. I have a feeling that Arn has set himself up to be punished, partly because he's ready to be punished. All right, I'll accept that Arn should suffer. I might even accept in some cockeyed way that I should suffer too, but what I can't accept is Arn and I have 3 children. And if he destroys himself and me, he destroys them too. And they're innocent, Mitch. They really, really are.
Yeah, Johnny. Well, I expect you better try to find him. We'll get right over there. Mrs. McHugh, do you know where Mrs. Gannon lives?
Yes, of course.
That was Johnny Neiman. He said Arnie ran away from him. He's got some crazy idea about going to her place and confessing or something.
Oh, no.
Andy, why don't you get a cab and take Mrs. Corbella here, wherever she wants to go.
Thanks.
What do you want from her, Arn? Forgiveness? She's an old woman. She's had her share of grief. Now, what do you want from her? Leave her alone.
No, I've got to
Come
see
on,
her.
Arn. Come on, stop now.
Please,
Think it
Johnny,
over
I
just
wanna
for a
talk
second.
to her.
Think it over. That's all I'm asking you.
John, let me talk to her. I just want to see her, just for a minute. It's not that...
Arn! Oh, Faye. Arn, what do you think you're doing? You can't go in there. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid.
Well, I'm going there.
Arn, I'm going to stop you any way I can. Don't make me do it.
I just want her to know.
Why? So she can be tortured, too?
Say you shouldn't be near me.
Oh, Arn, you are a coward.
What? Get him back, Arn! Come on now, stop it!
stand right there. Just stand right there.
Arn. Arn, don't you see? Please. Please.
What do we do now, Mitch?
Try to get him in the car, get him home. Tomorrow I'll go see if I can find Manny Podesta. Howdy. My name's Mitch Guthrie. I'm looking for an old friend of mine named Manny. Manny Podesta.
¿Quién?
Manny Podesta. We were in the Army together.
Yo no sé. Por allá, tal vez alguna gente vive por allá. Yo no hablo inglés.
On down the road, she thinks.
Thank you very much. Hey, Manny. Manny, it's me, Mitch. Don't tell me you don't remember me. Hey, Andy, this is my brother. Andy, Manny Podesta.
Hi.
¿Quiénes son? ¿Los conoces?
See? Okay.
Guess your wife couldn't make us out too good. Andy, Manny here used to be well, he wanted to be a Hollywood singer, you know, those guitar players. He had a lousy voice. Good soldier, though. He pulled me out of trouble once. It's been a long time, huh, Manny?
What do you want me for, Mitch?
Well, I want to ask a favor of you. A bunch of those squad got together last night, had kind of a reunion. Army Q said he wrote you about it, asked you to come.
I didn't know about that.
It's funny, he said he wrote you. Well, anyway, we kind of got to talking, hashing over old times, and too many things got remembered about that day Eddie Gannon was killed. Turns out that Arn McHugh kind of got blamed for it. I was thinking since you were there that day, maybe there's something you could add.
What can I add?
Well, I don't know for sure, Manny, but I thought maybe it's kind of a shame Arn getting the blame for it. If there's some other circumstances, if we had the whole story, you know what I mean?
I didn't know about anyone getting together. It's a little late, isn't it?
Is there something you could tell us or not?
Why to go back for troubles? Didn't we have enough?
Arn used to be a pretty good friend of yours. He told me he offered you a job once. Look, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think it was important, Manny. What happened to Arn last night, something like that could mess him up pretty good. Running for life, his conscience, his... I don't know, maybe Arn just wants to suffer, but if there's more to it than that, if... I'm just asking you, Manny. Arn's married to a pretty fine woman. He married Fay Riley. They got 3 nice kids.
I have kids.
Then you know what it means. Manny, there was a time when we all used to depend on each other. You haven't forgotten that time, have you?
Okay. I'll go with you.
Hello, Mitch.
Louise? Paul coming?
Yeah, came with me. He's just outside. Manny, how are you? Come on.
Paul? Glad you could make it.
Thanks.
Hi, Manny. Well, I'm glad, Manny, you could get down here to see us. It's all right.
Paul, you and Lucy want to take a seat?
Sure.
I think everybody would like to get this over as soon as possible. Paul, last night, you said you wanted to get at the truth about Eddie Gannon's being killed.
Well, I'm satisfied we got the truth. Unless Arn recalls some more details.
This wasn't my idea, Paul.
You only got a piece of the truth, Paul. There's still a couple of pieces missing. Manny's got one, and I got the other one.
You have one, Mitch?
That's right. Question nobody got around to asking last night. It's kind of important. Just how we got into that mess in the first place, caught in that valley with the light coming up.
Well, that could have been Eddie's mistaken judgment. He was a very impatient guy.
That's right. He was an impatient guy. But, Paul, you mentioned about how Eddie came back and talked to me, remember?
Yeah?
Eddie wanted to pull back to the lines. I'm the one who said, we're not inside of the river yet. Let's finish this thing. It was me.
Well, he didn't have to accept your judgment either, you know.
But he did, and it was my judgment, and it was wrong.
Now, wait a minute, Mitch. Anybody can make a mistake. Even Johnny here said he made one, not seeing ahead. But that's not the essential mistake. You see, we could have all gotten out of there. The essential mistake is the mistake that got Eddie Gannon caught and killed.
Well, if that's what's essential, I think Manny can tell you something about that.
All right, man, I just want to get one thing clear, though. You were with Eddie Gannon when we got caught under fire. Is that right? And you were up there on the point with Eddie, and you couldn't see to either side.
I don't see nobody.
All right. And what you got to tell us now, and believe me, Manny, I'm as eager to hear as anybody else. What you have to tell us now has absolutely nothing to do with what Arnold McHugh confessed to last night. I mean, that stands. What he said he did, that stands.
Well, you really are a stinker, aren't you?
Oh, come on, Paul. There's a lot of things that stand. I mean, if Arnold McHugh builds good buildings, that stands. Or if he gives money to a hospital, that stands too, doesn't it?
Never mind that, Mitch.
Hey, wait a second, Mitch.
Or if he builds a little park where kids can play in memory of Eddie Gannon. Is that a bad thing, Paul?
I suppose we all know why he did that.
I didn't ask you why. I just said, is that a bad thing?
Wait a minute, Mitch. What are you trying to say? You trying to say because Arn here is a big man in town, because he's important? And because Paul is just a timekeeper, but because he is an important man, we have to accept what he did?
I'm just saying that if we set ourselves up to keep score on a man, then we just better mark it all down, that's all.
Mitch, I didn't ask you for this.
I know you didn't ask me, Arn. You just want to sit over there and wallow in all the blame you can get. I'd appreciate if you just keep quiet, too, for a while. Well, I didn't ask to get mixed up in this. I got shoved into it, but now that I'm in it, maybe I can help. You people better ask yourselves whether you want to get the truth or just blame and excuses, because whatever you want, you can find. Go ahead, Manny.
Well, what Mitch wants me to tell, I was with Eddie. Johnny up ahead, me, Eddie just behind.
Manny, now speak up. I can't hear you.
Yes, speak up a little bit, Manny.
I said I was just ahead of Eddie, 30 yards maybe, after he sped us out in the diamond.
Then we taken out the fire. I don't see nobody away.
I mean, when they started with that machine gun.
I didn't even see that gun. I shoot that way a couple of times, but don't see it. Up ahead somewhere, Johnny, maybe shooting at him.
So I ran for the ditch and
The mortar hit me.
knocked me right over in it.
So I lay there for a while and bleed. You know? Almost wasn't me lying there in that place with the noises all around. I hear someone shouting, but it wasn't me. Someone else. I don't care what happened to him, the one. I am somewhere. Home, maybe. A child. Do you know that feeling? But I lay there. Pretty soon I hear myself groan. I said, well, you better be quiet. If you stay here, they come and kill you all alone.
Boy, you better get out.
So I start calling back that ditch. Pretty soon I see Eddie.
In the ditch.
Huh?
Eddie, was he in the ditch?
No. It was up to the side, against the... under the ridge. So I came back to him. I said, Eddie. I called to him. Eddie? Eddie? So I crawl up next to him. I say, Eddie, I'm hit. What's orders? Do you want to fight or run? They want to kill us. That's mortars. Johnny up ahead. Are you going to fight, Eddie? Johnny's dead, he says. They kill him.
Probably saw me fall.
Well, Eddie, you better pull us out. Only Claver's here. Eddie? They kill him. That's mortars. Eddie was afraid of mortar fire. You remember? Never mind small arms so much. Mortars always. Artillery. But mortars even worse than artillery.
The sound. Waiting for it to hit.
So him scared that way. I'm only scared more. Eddie. Eddie, they're going to kill us too. We're going to pull out. Eddie. Eddie, stay here. They kill you, all right. Come on. Please, you come on. Machine guns are shooting our way. I tried to pull him. So he knocked me down the slope. I crawled back to him. I said, Eddie, that's no good cover here. You come with me. So he only knocked me down the slope again. I tried to take hold. Fight him. My hands all slippery. My own blood ran on him. I said, machine gun is going to get us. You come where I say, I take you out of this. Eddie, I can drag you. I'm hurt. Eddie, you don't come. I swear I'm going to kill you. Eddie, I'm going to shoot you. Look at me! I'm going to shoot. Eddie, I swear it. I'm going to run and leave you here. I'm going to leave you here. So I ran for the ditch. Machine gun it hit me. And I crawled out of the place and I just left Eddie Gannon there.
What else could you do, Manny? What else could you do?
I don't know. Some way. Drag him along.
What could you do? Eddie was a big man. What did you weigh? 140?
Some way. Hit him with my rifle barrel. Like in the movies, you know. Take him along.
You couldn't carry him. You couldn't carry him. What about the riflemen? They're riflemen up above.
I came around the base of the slope. Never see me. Never see them.
Are you saying that Eddie Gannon could have got out of there?
Sure. I never told the truth about that day. Never forget it. I tried. Once I took Mitch out of trouble.
I remember that.
I thought that maybe that makes it even again. But you don't forget.
Anybody who finds Manny more to blame, he finds himself. Or who blames Eddie Gannon for being more afraid once than he could handle.
How could we? After all the things that he took us through?
Anybody who doesn't remember other times, days other than this one, say, when his own courage or judgment didn't let out just as bad as what we heard here, Paul.
Doesn't change the way I feel about Eddie Gannon.
No reason why it should. Tell me something, Paul. Just how did you feel about Eddie Gannon? You and he weren't very good friends. As I recall, Eddie used to give you a pretty hard time.
Yes, he did. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Arn. I'm sorry, Arn. I'm what you said, a spiteful man. I feel an envy of people. Eddie Gannon used to make me feel small sometimes. He took some pleasure in it. Or I thought he did. I just wanted him to like me. That envy of people.
Look, we used to be a squad together once. All in all, we weren't such a bad squad. Sometimes we did pretty good. Sometimes we did the best, you know. Like, remember the morning that we fought so hard to take Miserable Hill, and then after we knocked it out, we lay down to rest, and then what happens? That Marine platoon comes by, and remember?
And Johnny.
What?
Johnny!
What?
This big Marine sergeant comes charging up the hill. He looks down, stops. Johnny says, "Hello, Joe. You big American fighting man? Win the whole war by yourself?" Johnny did it.
Is that everything?
Why don't you go look?
Just asking.
Well, you feel better about yourself?
What?
When we came into town, you were moaning about your friends being happy and successful. You just a broken-bottom cowboy.
Oh.
You admit they have problems, too.
Well, I noted certain small indications.
Yeah. Is that everything?
Why don't you go look?
Just asking.
What you got?